Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to my video. So today, I hope you've all been well. So I've not uploaded in a while, and there's a lot of things that have been happening in the gaming world. And today, I was gonna put my thoughts and my reactions to the new GTA 6 extended look. I mean, this came out yesterday on the 27th on Netflix. So if you have Netflix, you can watch it on YouTube. It's pretty much everywhere. I just wanted to talk about the trailer and give my reactions, really. I'm not going to watch the full 27 minutes, just certain parts that I kind of like, things that probably didn't like. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of the trailer. I mean, not the trailer, but the gameplay and everything. There's been a lot of leaks coming out from CyberLeaks, and I think Rockstar have been trying to keep that quiet. I think it might have been a conspiracy. I think they might have done it themselves just to raise a bit of hype around the game, because all of a sudden Cyberleak is gone, right? And he's disappeared and no more trailers. So I wonder where the dude is. Hope he's alright. So, I mean, the opening scene of the gameplay starts off with Lucia and Jason entering this building where it looks like a drug dealing den, to be honest, somewhere in America, and they're trying to collect some payments for some people. And essentially, this is the start of the game. I think one thing I really liked about this scene was the amount of detail inside the building and the immersion that it adds. You know, from the graffiti to the broken furniture, the eroded walls, everything. It looks really clean and really natural. Like it looks like a living, breathing, world where people have actually lived in this building for years, and this is the damage that's took place over the years. It doesn't look like a human have put this together. And I think as a game developer, an artist, or a level designer, that's kind of what you want for any level to look as natural and as human as possible, where you kind of blur the lines between gaming and then reality. And that's one thing I noticed and I really liked. It kind of reminds me, this scene, of Cyberpunk. There's this one mission right at the start of the game where you enter this building to save one of the um, NPCs. Anyways, I'm getting crossed over into Cyberpunk, where GTA 6 we're focusing on right now. I mean, look at all this rubble here, this broken down area, all this rubble on the floor, and all this equipment, the spoon. I mean, it's pretty crazy. Even the way the lights are working. The lighting in this game is one big improvement I've seen over GTA 4. Obviously, it's a PlayStation 5. I believe this gameplay was captured on a base PS5, not a PS5 Pro. So I think on PS5 Pro you're probably going to get much better ray tracing and higher frame rates. Maybe a bit more stronger anti-aliasing as well, so sharper images, and it is going to look better overall, isn't it? But even then, a PS5 Pro can't really compete with something, let's say, like a 5090, even a 5080. I mean, crowd density, volumetric fog, things like this, draw distance is going to be limited on a PlayStation. So one thing I did notice was, compared to previous trailers, the level of detail in people's hair or clothing, or just the textures, isn't as high, and I was expecting that, so I'm not too disappointed. I think for me, the main thing is going to be the gameplay, and of course, I don't think people realize how much power, how much memory is involved in creating such a good 4K native image with DLAA on and anti-aliasing and all these things, where a PS5 just, it won't really be able to do it. So you're not, GTA 6, as good as it looked in the original trailers, with all the detail and the level of depth they had in the cars and the vehicles and people's hairs and clothing, you're not going to get that, right? But even the way, think about the way he broke the wall and all this rubble and the fog that came out, it, for a PS5 to produce all this, it's actually quite amazing. And I think Rockstar have done a really good job of making this run at 60 FPS with all this detail and the draw distance, right? And keep in mind that uploading gameplay onto Netflix, there's going to be some video compression, right? So this is gonna look way better when you actually play it on your devices when it releases on the 19th. Just gonna go ahead and forward it slightly here. So I mean, even if you look at this lighting here, so all these small lighting effects, the way the ray tracing is done a really good job. I don't think there is ray tracing active on the PlayStation, the base PlayStation, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. And okay, I just want to pause it right there. I mean, for me, I'm a big guy on detail, looking at the small depths of things, right? Just look at this room. Look at the level of detail. Look at the shadowing here, right? Of the pattern, the light is shadowing from the pattern of this little desk thing over here, right? And I believe that this is an old lady's room. An old lady lives here. I'm just gonna play it quickly. Look at all of this detail, right? It looks full. You got candles, you got this cloth here, the shadowing over here, shadowing through, creating this little silhouette, right? This is what makes a scene come alive, okay? It's not just about the graphics, it's all the finer details that make a scene just pop and look alive. Anyways, let's carry on. I'm gonna forward to the daytime. And this is some of the scenery, isn't it? Oh my god, more trailers. Reacting to a YouTube video and getting trailers. So this is the scene where I think Lucia and Jason are getting ready to go on a date somewhere with one of their bosses, I think, invite them to dinner. There was something I did want to speak about. I'm not sure how many people kind of noticed this, but let me just show you. Right, so this scene here. Right, I don't really like all this pink stuff. Right, there's too much pink here. There needs a bit more contrast of colors. There's way too much pink. I hope this is Lucia's place and not Jason's. I wonder if you can customize your houses. See, more pink. There's just too much pink. Okay, this scene right here when he goes to get. Okay, did you see that? Right, this part is a bit. It kind of takes you out of the immersion. I wish they had fixed this. But you can see when he goes to grab the bottle, the bottle just appears in his hand, rather than him actually grabbing the tea. I mean, it's not game breaking, but you know what I mean. They could have improved that. And then you got the classic TV watching in the game. And they had this little section where they showed all the wildlife. I wonder if there's actually hunting and hunting related challenges. So this is the other thing I want to talk about. So I remember playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and even the fur and the detail in the animals in Red Dead Redemption 2 was more than this. So if you look at all these little small areas here, you can tell on more powerful hardware you're gonna get more detail in the animals, and they're gonna look way better. Whereas the PS5 they've kind of reduced those details, right? Which they're gonna have to do to save video memory. Have I got it on 4K? Yeah, I've got it on 4K. So now this scene looks really nice. I love the way the trees are set everywhere. Ooh, they got a 3D map as well. I feel like they could improve the map. It needs a bit more detail, in my opinion. I can't really make out clearly. It looks very basic. I feel like there should be a bit more detail on the minimap. I mean, the world itself, the lighting, and you can really tell you're in that area. And even the traffic density is pretty good. But these are things that you're gonna see more of in the PC, and I really enjoyed seeing this guy. These random NPC events are probably one of the best parts of like Rockstar games. It really makes the world come alive when you see people just doing random crazy things. Oh, the combat, yes. So I remember in San Andreas, you had like different gyms. You had a kickboxing gym and a boxing gym and taekwondo, and you could learn different martial arts, right? I hope you can do that in this game. I love the way she reloads that shotgun with one hand. I mean, there's so much to do in this game. So this is one of the rooftop bars. I mean, I can't wait for a PC release date for this game. Let me see what else did I want to show you guys and talk about. You know what would have been nice? This car, this car chase was pretty good. The when they were going through the alleyways and everything. One thing would be nice was in this trailer if they had shown like some supercars and a bit more weapon variety. Yeah, this car chase scene was pretty good. I was watching a video the other day saying how a lot of the character models have been recycled and taken from RDR2. I'm gonna try and not think that because otherwise I'm gonna start seeing this as Arthur Morgan. Oh, this scene was a classic. The car physics were really blew me away. I mean, even the way the cars roll over, you know, if that's the car physics detail, I wonder what else they've added in. I can see. I think building such a detailed world probably took one of the longest things. And let's see what else there is there. Oh, the parachute gliding. Oh, I wish they showed more of the swamp. They showed a lot of the city, but like this scene itself, like you got these pigeons here, you got these trees. I mean, the way the lake is looking and reflecting the trees. I wish they showed more swamp and water gameplay, really. Of course, the basketball minigame, underwater gameplay. Oh, weightlifting is back. This backflip was just hilarious, though. Binoculars. Oh, kayaking as well. That was one of my favorite scenes. I wonder if bowling and these kind of activities are back from GTA 4. Because I remember you could, you know, you had to keep up relationships with people, especially Roman. Nico, my cousin. Oh my, look at this shop front. Look at the depth. You've got a mat there, you've got this little gutter thing. You've got grass growing around here. The phone pole. Little sign. You can see through the store as well. All this detailed inside. Him looking at her. This person sleeping on a bench. All this rubble next to the bin. I mean, this is the level of detail that I really enjoy seeing in a scene. Oh, she's robbing a jewelry store. Damn. I wonder if robberies are going to be a thing in this game, like a mini game where you can actually rob stores or even go inside. I think that's a streamer. Crazy. Oh, dirt biking. Yeah, so one thing I know, dirt biking and racing is coming back as a mini game as well. Oh, I love these car crashes and explosions. Ooh, I mean, look at this. Look at this scene right here. Let's just take a second to take it all in. I mean, this draw distance on a PS5 is pretty impressive. You know, normally there would be like a foggy kind of hazy shield around here, and you won't be able to see anything. But look at all of this draw distance. You know, I do hope. I wish they did have more verticality in this game with you know much taller buildings, but I think this is fine. It's not Crimson Desert, it's GTA. I do like this. They've kept these transitions the same as GTA 5. I don't think this idea is going away anytime soon. Oh yeah, they didn't show us any gameplay of flying any planes or air carriers. I really hope there's many types of vehicles like tanks and helicopters and different kind of planes. I don't want it to be a generic like just cars and things. Like for me personally, I'm expecting a San Andreas level of gameplay with tanks, miniguns, you know, all that crazy stuff. I mean, they have to, right? Like they can't just go back. I think I think that was kind of majority of the gameplay. I think the rest of it's pretty just story driven and action. I do wonder what the story's going to be about and what level of crime, because I know GTA is kind of known for controversial, semi-political, economical kind of storylines as well, and things that make people question real life. That always raises questions about controversy and things. I hope they have kept that same level of freedom and unhingedness in their writing, and story is not just a generic, gameplay about getting more money. I hope it's interesting to somewhat, and the characters actually have some personality. I feel like it's going to be a bit more of an emotional game compared to GTA 4, though. Oh, sorry, GTA 5. I definitely do think there's going to be more of an emotion or depth tied to the characters themselves, like Lucy and Jason. Maybe one of them dies. Who knows? Ooh, that heel strike must have hurt. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Are you guys gonna be pre-ordering, or how do you feel about seeing the gameplay? Were you expecting more, or are you a bit, underwhelmed? Are you going to be pre-ordering, or have you cancelled your pre-orders even? I mean, I think this made me want to pre-order the game. I mean, it's pretty much what I was expecting. I you know, I wasn't expecting it to be this crazy, crazy thing. I mean, I'm not overly hyped. It's just something that I'm really looking forward to, and I'm definitely going to be playing it. And I know it's going to be a great game. At the end of the day, it's still a video game. It's not a new life that you're getting. And on a base console, this is probably the best you're gonna get. This is really pushing the boundaries of what PlayStation 5 can do. I can't wait for the PC release to play this on 5090. That's gonna be amazing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think that's it for me and my kind of opinions. Let me know what you guys think, and join and subscribe. Take care, guys.